Guys, so today it's actually weird. It's the morning. It's 9:42. So it's weird that I'd be cooking a savory salad. But the reason I'm doing it is because we're leaving today at like 2:30 to our flight's at 7:30. We're going to Greece. So I need to use the stuff in the fridge so it doesn't go bad. And B, Todd's on a bike ride, so when he gets home, he'll be hungry. And also, I have anxiety right now because I'm about to be on a plane for 15 hours, going to lands that I'm not familiar with. It's exciting, but I'm still, nerves are nerves. So this is helping me calm down. Anytime you have anxiety, I have really bad anxiety, and what helps me is just doing something. Anytime I feel like my brain getting too in my head, just start doing something. And for me, a creative outlet and exercise always help with that. But don't just sit stagnant because your brain will manifest problems in your body. So anyway, I'm going to be making what I have left in the fridge. I had some shiitake mushrooms, I had some kale, an onion, an avocado, some garlic, and the stuff called tempeh. So I'm going to kind of make a salad and then top it with the mushrooms and the grilled tempeh. So if you guys aren't familiar with tempeh, this is what it looks like, cut. It almost looks like tofu, but more grainy. And it doesn't taste like anything really. It actually tastes more like something than tofu because it has that graininess. But I'm just gonna, because most people probably don't know much about tempeh, so I'm just gonna read you some little facts. So, what are the health benefits of tempeh? They're numerous. So as opposed to soy foods, a lot of the soy foods, they have all that. The soy is genetically modified, so there's no soy in this. It's made from whole soybeans, but it's fermented. So it changes the properties of it. So one serving of tempeh contains more fiber than most people consume in one day. So again, it'll help with any type of digestive or stomach problems, intestinal problems. So it's really good for preventing digestive chronic diseases. So on top of that, so tempeh is a great choice for people who have difficulty digesting plant-based high-protein foods like beans and legumes, or soy foods such as tofu. The process of fermentation makes the soybeans softer. Since enzymes produced by the mold pre-digest and large portions of the basic nutrients, the rhizopus molds produce an enzyme phytase which breaks down phytates, thereby increasing the absorption of minerals such as zinc, iron, and calcium. So it helps you absorb those essential minerals better, basically, because of the enzymes in it. The fermentation process greatly reduces the oligochaeta, I don't know what that means, that make beans hard to digest for some people. So that's why a lot of people get gas when they eat beans, because your body doesn't have, so in beans, it doesn't have that enzyme that helps break it down. So that's why you get gas and stuff too. So this won't do that. This just, it helps you absorb minerals, and it kind of goes right through you. All right, that's a good thing. So it's so it's really low in sodium. So if you have a problem with sodium, it's a good thing. And there's natural antibiotics in it too, so it'll help with your immune system. And it's good for diabetics because a lot of diabetics have a hard time with animal protein. So the protein and fiber in tempeh is good for that, and also prevents high blood sugar levels. And I have low blood sugar, so it helps keep your blood sugar levels balanced. So it's another good superfood that a lot of people didn't know about. So hopefully you learned something, and hopefully you'll cook with tempeh and you'll like it. And it's kind of like tofu where it absorbs flavors really well, so it doesn't taste like much, but whatever you cook with it, it'll take on those flavors. So what I have going right now is I actually took my tempeh and I'm kind of like soaking it in a mixture of a soy ginger vinaigrette and mostly the smoky tomato stuff that I love so much. I put on it. I put on everything. It's so good. So these two, the sweetness of this and the smokiness of this, go really well together is what I've figured out. So that's soaking in there, and I have my pan on low heat, and I'm going to saute my my onions and garlic, and then throw in my shiitake mushrooms, and then put some hot red pepper flakes on them to give it a little bit of spice. And I'm going to be cooking this in a little bit of truffle oil. And I'm going to reduce it with some red wine. So these will be really good just by themselves, but on top of the salad, it'll be really good. So I'm going to go ahead and, can you tell I'm like super anxiety right now? I need to calm my nerves. Hopefully this helps. So I'm just going to put a little bit of truffle oil in my pan. And again, I'm kind of improvising because I'm just using like whatever I had left in the fridge. A little bit of truffle oil, turn my heat up a little bit higher because I had it on just low. Throw in my garlic. Oh, it's not hot enough. It's not sizzling. My onion. And then until the onion becomes soft and translucent. Then we'll add the mushrooms and the seasoning and the wine. So that has to cook a little bit. And that's how like I start a lot of my when I'm cooking on the stove, I start pretty much everything with garlic and mushrooms because it helps add flavor and bring out flavor of whatever. And while that's doing that, I'm going to get another pan out to grill my tempeh. So you can grill tempeh, or you can just eat it raw too. I'm going to put this back here so you can see me. This is a little saucepan. These are those great ceramic ones that naturally are non-stick. Put that on medium low. I'm just going to put a little bit of oil in there too. Just a little bit. Okay, so that's good. My onions and garlic are sizzling. Okay, and while that's going, I'm going to go ahead and chop up my avocado because I'm going to put some avocado in my salad. And this is just a little baby avocado. It's so cute. So Todd and I are kind of nervous that we're going to like starve to death in Greece. And just because, you know, we're unsure of like how vegan friendly. I mean, I was doing some research and it doesn't seem to be like super vegan friendly, but I do know that there's a lot of hummus. I have a feeling we're eating a lot of hummus and veggies and fruit. Not a lot of gourmet vegan, I don't think, but we'll see. I mean, we will survive. We'll survive off the land. I'm just gonna scoop this out. So like we don't ever go out to dinner because there's nowhere to go. So last night there's this little place that has a few vegan dishes that we can eat, and it's local here. We go last night and they're closed for the night because there was an emergency. I'm like, but one night we go out. And so we like drove around, stopped into a couple different restaurants. Nope, we can't do anything vegan. Nope. So finally we just went to this one place and they served us vegetables with some salt and pepper and olive oil. So it's grown some olive oil and olives. That's all we could eat. I came home starving. So I wish there were more really good vegan restaurants. I mean, I love cooking, but I also love getting served sometimes. You know? You know? Cheers, Bobbies! Oh, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. I shouldn't be nervous. I should just be excited. That's why I'm glowing right now, because I'm actually, in my heart, excited. Just a little bit anxiety right now. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this tempeh on. I'm not going to, like, pour all the sauce in there because I'm going to use this remaining sauce for the salad. The rest of the salad. You hear that sizzle? The tempeh I just kind of evenly have in this little pan. I'm going to let it cook, a minute or so, and then flip it. And then this remaining sauce I'm going to use for on top of my salad. And then I also have a little bit of fresh mince here that I'm going to put on my kale. And right now I have kale and onion in here. Tastes kind of weird. It tastes fermented. You know, what other stuff that tastes better on it. Todd's gonna come home and be like, "Bitch, why are you up in here cooking? You need to be packing." I haven't even packed yet. I'm a very light packer though. I wear like the same like 5 things. So it literally takes me like 10 minutes to pack, if that. Just gonna do a couple maxi dresses. Some little booty shorts, because it's gonna be hot there. Just real simple, small stuff, so easy. Nothing fancy. Oh no, my garlic's burning. Shoot. I was too busy talking, and I burned my garlic. Oh well. That's the thing, you kind of gotta babysit garlic when it's cooking, because it will burn very quickly. Mushrooms will go in and save it. But luckily it doesn't really smell burnt, so I guess it didn't get too badly burned. Usually when it burns, it starts to smell real strong and bitter. These pans are great. These are these Italian pans. I forgot the brand. Tremolina. They're a little bit expensive, but they rock. Just maybe order some some ceramic sauce pans. Okay, so then with this, over here. And lower my heat too high. A little bit more truffle oil so that the mushrooms can absorb something before I put the wine in. Put that away. Okay. So I am going to this isn't enough dressing, so I'm going to make a little bit more dressing. I'm going to add mostly the base of it's going to be the smoky tomato. And then just a pinch of the soy ginger. And you can use any brand just as long as it's vegan and either non-GMO or USDA organic. So tomorrow's the 4th of July. I'll be in Greece. So I guess I won't really be celebrating 4th of July and fireworks, but you know what? I'll take Greece over fireworks. Not to brag or anything, but hey, whatever. We're not big, like, holiday people anyways. We're kind of, like, reclusive and antisocial. So, like, holidays like this, we're not, like, usually, like, not really celebrating. We just do the same thing we always do. Yeah, we're, like, total, like, hermits. That's okay, though. We enjoy each other and the few friends friends that we do have. Okay, so now I'm gonna add the wine to the. Oh, I gotta flip the. Oh, I'm like so chewy. I gotta flip my tempeh. So I hope whatever you're doing for the 4th is fun. Maybe some barbecues. That's another thing. Like we can't barbecue unless it's veggie burgers. So. I don't know. 4th of July isn't a very vegan friendly. Most holidays aren't vegan friendly, but you can make them vegan friendly. There's plenty of options with making fresh salads and all kinds of good veggie burgers if you want to grill. So if you're making the effort to be vegan tomorrow, wherever you're going, bring over a good non-GMO organic veggie burger with a whole wheat bun and top it with some avocado and onions and whatever else vegan you want to throw on there and be creative with, because there is no limit to how creative and flavorful you can get with vegan food. So impress your friends tomorrow with like a vegan burger that tastes way better than their nasty, fattening, disgusting hot dogs and cheeseburgers. Okay, so I'm gonna add my wine and my mushrooms. I turned the heat off of the tempeh, so there's not much wine left in here. We drank it all last night. I'm gonna let that reduce in there. So I'm sad. I hope all of my flowers and plants don't die while we're gone. We're gone for 2 weeks, so I hope they don't die. I would be so sad. What do I do now? The tempeh is done. I grilled it, so I'm going to let that kind of sit over here and cool. I'm going to babysit my mushrooms because they're having problems. But that's okay. Give them a little bit of love and they'll be fine. That's all anything wants is just a little bit of love, and they can be brought back to life. So I'm just going to let that simmer down and let all the wine reduce, and then we'll put the salad together. Should taste pretty good. Should be pretty yummy. Okay. So, oh man, I'm so sore. I'm so sore. I'm just strong. You know what's really sore? It's really sore where I collect stress. It's up here in my shoulder blades, right around the soft tissue on my shoulder blades, and then right up here in my neck. It just collects. And what feels so good is just to push in, like almost like pushing the nerve, like pushing that tension out. Just like I always massage myself. Is that weird? What I can reach, I massage. But cool. Yeah, it's really sore. I don't know why I'd be stressed. What do I be stressed about? I'm all like orange. I got a spray tan yesterday. I'm like, I'm not really into laying out in the sun anymore. I used to a lot, like as a teenager and stuff, but once you get, I don't want to get risk melanoma or skin cancer, and I don't want to look wrinkly and old. So, anyways, all right. So this is almost all reduced. Smells really good. That's another thing when you have anxiety. Get a massage. I'm gonna order one of those roller things. It's from this brand Spree, And it's just like one of those cylinders that you roll your back on in certain areas, and it just pushes the knots out and the tension out. So anyways, that's another, massage is a really healthy, natural cure for tension in your back. And it's also, it's really healthy. It's not healthy to have that kind of tension in your back because, you know, your spine's there. You don't want any kind of damage on your spine. Oh, you know what? I was yapping away. I forgot to put salt and pepper on my mushrooms. It's not too late. A little bit of salt, a little bit of black pepper, and a little bit of red chili pepper. So give it a little pizzazz. Put all this away. Oh my gosh, I need to take like an anxiety pill or something. I feel flustered. This is helping a little bit then. Okay, I'm gonna take this off the heat. Smells so good. I have this like Spanish music on. That's another thing that helps anxiety, putting on like some nice mellow music. I don't know if you can hear it over my yapping, but it's like just like mellow Spanish music with no words. And dancing too helps. Okay. Alright, so we're ready to plate this. This is like, is this a long video? I think so. So we're going to plate on a nice plate here. First I'm going to mix up this salad a little bit with that dressing. I think I was supposed to put some of this on earlier and I forgot. So, put a little bit more of this. So I think this will be a nice balance of this like smoky, sweet with the earthiness of the mushrooms in the truffle oil and red wine. I think it will be surprisingly really yummy. I hope you guys make this. Okay, so I'm just going to plate it here. Put a little bit on the middle. I'm going to make a mess on the plate, so just a little bit there. And this is just going to kind of be the bed for it. I'm going to lay out everything onto it. And then I'm going to top it with my mushrooms. So this is going to be like a hot, cold salad. Todd might be pleasantly surprised when he gets home and he has this like gourmet meal for him. It's nice to do sweet little things like that. Surprise. Okay, so I'm going to top it with this tempeh that's nicely grilled. Can you see me? I'm like shaking. Chill, Jessica. Chillax. His little daughter, Sammy, got to go home yesterday from the hospital, from her back surgery, which is great. It's going to be really good for her. She's in the comfort of her own home, in her own bed, and I think that'll really help with the healing because it'll relieve a lot of the anxiety that she was having. You know, hospitals are creepy, you know, and they can cause anxiety. You know, a hospital is it's kind of a place of fear, you know, in a weird little way. So I'm so happy she's home. She's feeling, I mean, she's all groggy because of the pain pills, but, you know, she's sore, but sore is good. That means that's a sign of healing. So I have goosebumps right now because I'm so happy that it all went well, and she's just going to be, it's going to change her life in many good ways. She's going to grow taller, be more confident, hopefully help her, you know, her other health issues, because everything's going to be in alignment, which is the key. Everything needs to be aligned to be healthy. Okay, so I'm going to wash my hands off really quick, and I'll show you how pretty this is. I gotta clean up and pack. Okay, lost my screen. Okay. Isn't that pretty? Not bad, huh? Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope you guys have a great 4th of July. I hope you make this. Bring it to your 4th of July parties and impress people with some really good vegan food. Okay, peace and love. Happy 4th. See you in a couple weeks.